Hi everyone, and welcome back to another online Jujitsu workout class. As usual, we hope everybody is safe and healthy and doing okay in their stay-at-home lockdown corona pandemic times. Here in New York City, we're in phase 2 of reopening, so a little bit of relief from our shut-in conditions, but still a long way to go before we can start training together in the dojo. So here we are again, training at home, and hopefully you're able to keep up with us and continue staying engaged with your practice. So let's get ready for class. I have a club handy that we're not doing club work, but I was going to use it as a way of pretending to be an arm for the exercises we're going to do. So if you have something, it doesn't have to be something you can hit with, but if you have something even like a cardboard tube or something, it might be handy. If you don't, no big deal, it's not necessary, but I just thought it might be a device for helping us figure out where uke is. So, yame. Shimasu. And hands on your belt or your hips, head to the right. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, and dai, ich, ni, san, shi, go. Head back, down, back, down, back, down, back, down, back, down. Look right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, tilt right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, and you need it. Shoulders forward, ich, ni, san, shi, go, reverse, ich, ni, san, shi, go, alternating, ich, ni, san, shi, go, reverse, ich, ni, san, shi, go, hands up, elbows back, ich, ni, san, forward, ich, ni, san, forward, ich, ni, san, forward, reverse, ich, ni, san, back, ich, ni, san, back, ich, ni, san, back. Left hand knee, left hand on your belt, right hand forward. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, reverse, ich, ni, san, shi, go, and dai, ich, ni, san, shi, go, reverse, ich, ni, san, shi, go. Natural stance, both hands forward, ich, ni, san, shi, go, reverse, ich, ni, san, shi, go. Left hand knee, right hand in, ich, ni, san, shi, go, out, ich, ni, san, shi, go. Shake it in, shake it out, side to side, punch. Dai, ich, ni, san, shi, go, out, ich, ni, san, shi, go. Shake it in, shake it out, side to side, punch. Both in, ich, ni, san, shi, go, out, ich, ni, san, shi, go. Shake it in, shake it out, side to side, double punch. Hips to the right, ich, ni, san, shi, go. And dai, ich, ni, san, shi, go. Stretch back. Forward. Back hands overhead. Forward. Chest to your right knee. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Up, sich, hatch, ku, ju. Dai. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Up, sich, hatch, ku, ju. Loosen up. Ready for torso rotations to the right. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Up, sich, hatch, ku, ju. And dai, ich, ni, San, Shi, Go, Ruk, Sich, Hutch, Ku, Ju. And standing split. Elbows to the mat. Rocking, hitch, knee, down, chi, go, look, sich, touch, do, chew, back on your heels. And again, you want almost no weight on your hands at all, just use them for balance. And pivot to your left. Thigh. 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 And back to center. Elbows to the mat. Rocking, hitch, knee, sun, chi, go, look, sich, touch, ku, ju, come up to shikadach. In, out, in, out. Drop your right shoulder, look at your right fingers. Thigh. Thigh, thigh, extend your right foot for side kick, thigh, 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 and toes up. Thigh, 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 all the way down, thigh, thigh, thigh. Right knee into Herdner stretch. And pivot towards your left foot, forward. Hitch, knee, san, shi, go, rock, sich, touch, ku, ju. Sit up straight, pivot. Forward. Hitch, knee, san, shi, go, rock, sich, touch, ku, ju. Twist. Thigh. Forward. Hitch, knee, san, shi, go, rock, sich, touch, ju. Twist. Forward. Hitch, knee, san, shi, go, rock, sich, touch, ju. Remember to sit up straight between these and twist. You don't want to be coming across this way, you want to be coming up straight, turning, and coming straight again. Okay, right foot in front. Face your left foot, reach equally with both hands. Sometimes it's handy to just put your hands together, and that way you can see that you're reaching equally. Hitch, knee, san, shi, go, rock, sich, touch, ju. Sit straight twist. Forward. Hitch, knee, san, shi, go, rock, sich, touch, ju. Twist. Thigh. Forward. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Twist. Forward. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Twist. Both feet in front. Pick them up. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Reach a little deeper. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Sit up straight, twist right. Twist left. Right. Left. Legs apart. And again, try and keep both your butt cheeks on the ground. Face your right leg, hands together, reaching equally. Try to keep your left hip down. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Sit up straight, twist left, reach. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Straight again. Center, elbows to the mat are better. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Right. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Left. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Center. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Sit up straight, twist right. Twist left. Now put your right elbow on the mat on the inside of your right knee, and flat on the mat. Reach with your left. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Die. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Sit up straight, twist right. Left. Bring it in. Rocking. Push it down on your knees. And forward, whatever you got. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Feet in front one more time, reach deep. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. And yummy. Now get ready for jackknives. If you can do the back fold, do the back fold. Ready? Hey! And jackknives. As you know. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Hands into the butt, scissors slow and wide. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Leg raises. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Knees to chest. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Flutter kick. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Legs up straight, feet on your belly. Slowly down. And relax. Loosen up whatever you need to loosen up. And head off the mat, pull your right knee in. And hook behind your knee and twist foot down. Untie. Twist and put down. Yame, both knees in, rocking. Stretch. Heels in, bridge. And rocking if you can. Rock in multiple directions, even better. Hands by your shoulders, push all the way up. And get ready. Ready for face fold. If you don't have the room, just get ready for a push-up position. Hey. Push-up position. Head up, right leg up. Down, left leg up. Down, head down, back. Scoop. Back. Down. Head up, right leg up. Down, left leg up. Down, head down, back. Scoop. Back. Down. Head up, right leg up. Down, left leg up. Down, head down, back. Scoop. Back. Down. Head up, right leg up. Down, left leg up. Down, head down, back. Scoop. Back. Down. One more. Head up, right leg up. Down, left leg up. Down, head down, back. Scoop. Back. Down and hold it. Squeeze those lats. Have your elbows all the way tight against your chest. Otherwise you're stressing your shoulders. You don't want to be stressing your biceps. And slowly down. Relax. Up. Rotate. 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 Turn around, drop your knee. Fix whatever you need to fix. You have tummy, go to Gesh. Day. Day, EQ. Day. Day, EQ. Day. Day, thank you. Remember, each of these is also an exercise in maintaining your hamli, keeping your knees bent, your weight on the balls of feet, 50-50. Your shoulders over your hips, etc. And thigh. Thigh, Shukanagi. And breathing, of course. Breathe into your stretches. Down into your belly. Pushing your belly out. Thigh. Thigh from the wrist stretch. Thigh. And shake it loose. Okay, so get your space for Taisabaki. Left tummy. Ready, pitch. Knee. Sun. Shi. Two. Look. Sich. Touch. Two. Jump. Thigh. Pitch. Knee. Sun. Shi. Go. Look. Sich. Touch. Q. Jump. From thigh. Pitch that pivot, slow count, so make sure you get your distance. Do full pivots and get your weight right. Take your time. Pitch. Knee. Sun. Shi. Go. Look. Sich. Touch. Two. Shoe. Thigh. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Shi. Go. Look. Sich. Touch. Q. Chew. Die. Pitch that pivot. Quick count. Pitch. Knee. Sun. Shi. Go. Look. Sich. Touch. Q. Chew. Okay. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Shi. Go. Look. Sich. Touch. Q. Chew. And yummy. Okay, so just loosen up. So we're going to work on a couple of techniques, if you were at the outdoor workout, we did some of these, so we're going to follow up on that. And we've been doing these anyway as part of class, so depending on which classes you've been in, you may have done some of these exercises where we're breaking it way down and trying to not only break it down and articulate exactly what we're doing, but also keep our balance, so it's partly a balance exercise. So the first one we're going to do is our variation on an incoming either knife or punch attack, and it's a variation on our Tai Sabaki 3 and 4, where we step to the side and we side kick and come in and do EQ. So that's one of the reasons why I have the stick here. So I'm going to pretend the stick is Ukei's arm. Now it's kind of awkward, but it helps to demonstrate some of the principles of what I'm trying to talk about. The first of which is that the punch is coming in here, or the knife attack, the lunge punch, right, or lunge attack, is coming in straight towards my solar plexus or belly. And we want to move to the side of it, but we don't want to go too far for two reasons. One is we don't want them to redirect, right? They see us moving and they redirect. And two is that we want to take out their knee with our side kick. So we want to be within reach of their knee. And three is we want to be able to actually take their hand. So we don't want to be reaching for their hand. We don't want to be going directly for their hand. The most common thing in this technique is that people move to the side and just go to grab the hand. So what I want to practice is breaking it down where we actually start by having a block first. So the idea here is that what we're going to do is we're going to hold wherever you can, depending on the length of your stick or whatever you have. We're going to hold that with our left hand and just hold it as though it's an incoming arm that's somewhat outstretched. And we're going to just move to the side and block, like so. So notice that I'm basically moving from here to here. So it's not a huge all the way over here, because then my block has to reach, then my trap has to reach, and then my kick has to reach. So I'm just getting offline. And one of the ways that I can maintain and make sure that I'm offline without going too far is by using that block, because if I don't go too far, I'm parrying the attack with that block. So the block isn't pushing, it's coming up and just coming up the inside. But it also is a very faint feeler for where Ukei's attack is. So as soon as that, now if you're in fighting stance, the block is basically an elbow drop. If you're in holding a boken position, which is one of the hand positions we've been practicing, especially if it's a knife attack, you probably want your hands down here instead of up here. So if your hands are up here and it's a punch, you want to drop your elbow, that's the block. If you're in boken position, you're going to bring your hand up, and that's the block. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold it like this, and we're going to just move to the side like that. And just do that a few times, like we're doing that 10 times. So get your stick or whatever you've got, and just hold it right dead center in front of you. And you're going to try and move without moving that hand. So that hand actually has to move as your body moves out of the way. So you're going to go 1, and back, 2, and back, 3, and back. Now I'm moving pretty close to heel to heel, because for this attack we're going to be chambering, and in order to chamber you need your weight all on one leg. So basically your foot comes heel to heel and up. So ready? We're going to go 1, and back, 2, and back, 3, and back, 4, and back, 5, back, 6, back, 7, back, 8, back, 9, back, 10, and back. So you don't need to have a fist when you're blocking, because the next part is once you come up, you're going to drop trap, right? So when we were practicing it without the stick, we were drop trap and chambering at the same time. So we're 1, 2. With the stick it makes it a little bit more awkward because of the other hand. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop trap as a separate step. So we're going to go like this. 1, 2. Now notice that what happens when I drop trap is my elbow doesn't go too far past my body. You don't want to be doing this because you're going to be pulling yourself off center as well, or off balance. So what you want to do is you want to block, drop, trap, and you're going to be pulling them ever so slightly down and forward. You want them to have this kind of effect without having any effect on your own balance, right? Because the next thing you're going to do is be on one leg, so you don't want to be reaching. So again, we're just going to iterate that quickly. So it's going to look like this. We're going to come up and trap and back. Up, trap and back. Ready? Ich and back. Ni and back. San and back. Shi and back. Gu and back. Ruk and back. Sich and back. Hech and back. Ku and back. Ju and back. Okay, so guess what comes next? So this is where the balance comes in. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually, because we broke it down into a separate step for chambering so that we can let go of the stick with the other hand. The other hand is now out of the game. So we're going to come in, block, drop trap. Now we're going to just take the other hand and bring it into our guard by our cheekbone. Bring up our chamber, kick, and back again. And that's enough for now. But you have to try and maintain balance. So we're going to come over, up, out, back, and back to our start position. So it'll look like this. It'll be 1, 2, let go, chamber, 3, 4, and back. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 really, and back. 5 is to rechamber. So you might want to be against a wall for that if you're not used to that balance, so that if the wall is near your hand, you can move over to the wall and chamber there. Just make sure that there's enough room for you to lean when you do the kick, otherwise you're going to push off the wall. And ready. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. Knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. San. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. Shi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. Rook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. Sich. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. Hatch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. Coup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. And Ju. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. Okay, so we've nearly completed one side. What do we have left to do? We have to do the takedown. And the takedown is EQ, as you know. And one of the big balance issues here is that we're going to be in chamber, we're going to be kicking, we're going to turn into chamber, and then what we want to do is we want to turn while still in chamber, take that elbow from underneath, and step out and down. So that's a big balance thing, and again, if you can do it, do it. If you can't, start working towards the capability. So if you're stuck and you're about to turn, it's okay to put your foot down, turn, and do the EQ takedown. But eventually what you want to be able to do is come out, kick, come back, and use that big drop right from your leg chamber all the way to the ground as the takedown. What that does to uke is they go from here to one, very, very quickly turned over and straight down to the ground. And usually they can't stand up. They can't even get to here. Whereas if you put your foot down and turn them over and bring them down, you don't have that huge body drop. They tend to go this far. But this way you get them all the way to the ground in one go. So again, it's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pivot is 6. Take the stick underneath with the web of hand, and 7 is all the way down to the ground. So again, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pivot is 6, 7 all the way to the ground. Knee, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pivot, 7 all the way to the ground. Sun, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pivot, and to the ground. Chi, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rook, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Siege, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hatch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Coup, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And Ju, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that's one side. And of course, when we don't break it down, it looks like this. And can happen that fast, right? Especially if they have the knife, boom, 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 down. You want to come in, block, take the knife, take it the knee, and down. Okay, so let's do the other side. So, holding your stick with your right hand, and this time we're just stepping to the right and blocking. We start over here, you can see better. So, pitch, and back, knee, and back, san, and back, shi, and back, go, and back, rook, and back, siege, and back, hatch, and back, coup, and back, ju, and back. Okay, so next part is we block and trap, and then chamber and come out. Actually, we didn't do, we do it at the chamber first, because the chamber we had to let go of the stick. So just the block trap. Ready, hitch, block trap, back, knee, block trap, and back, go, block trap, and back, rook, block trap, and back, siege, block trap, and back, hatch, block trap, and back, coup, block trap, and back, Jew, block trap, and back. Okay, so now we're going to add in the kick. So again, it's step to side, block, trap. That's 1, 2, 3, chamber, letting go of the stick. 4 is the kick, and then back to center. Ready, itch. 1, 2, 3, 4, back to chamber, and back there. So 5, back to chamber. Ready, knee, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. Shi, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. Shi, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. Rook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. Siege. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. Hatch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. Hatch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. Coup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. I can't remember where, I think it was that coup. Jew. Hitch. 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. Gets kind of confusing sometimes with all this counting. Okay, so now the full thing with the 7 steps. So again, holding in front. 1 is block. 2 is trap. Let go. 3, 4, 5, 6 is redirect. 7, all the way to the mat with your EQ. Now remember, when we're doing the EQ part of it, when we start, we want to turn the wrist a little bit. So we start, the wrist is like this. We want to turn like that. So we prime the elbow for getting turned over. So we turn the wrist, and when we come in with the other hand, it comes in underneath. So that we can continue to turn over that elbow. So we get this effect. So we're up in the air and turning and dropping onto their upturned elbow. So you need to get that torquing as well. But you can't really torque the stick, so we're not going to worry too much about that with this. Okay. Yeah, because if you don't, what'll happen is you'll come past it like that, and it'll slide past it. And a couple of things happen. Now, that is actually a technique and a way that some dojos do it. What happens is you get less torque, but you get to put the bone of your forearm on that tendon right behind the elbow, which can be kind of painful. So that's one of the reasons why people do that. When we practice like that in dojo, what happens is you really start wearing down that tendon on people's elbows. So it's actually destructive for uke to practice that a lot. What we think of it as, if your thumb doesn't get in and you miss it and you get to there, it's a fail-safe, right? But we don't actually practice it on ukes because we don't want to be destroying people's elbows. But it is a valid thing. The problem is that you can shoot past it and you lose all of your leverage. Okay, So, where was I? Right hand. So we're doing the entire sequence, all 7 steps from the start. So ich, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, turn, 7 to the mat. Again, knee, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, turn, 7 to the mat. Again, san, ich, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, sich. Now I'm counting in Japanese now, so let's stick to the English for the count. Shi, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pivot, 7, twisting down to the mat. Shi, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pivot, 7 down to the mat. Go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pivot, 7 to the mat. Ruk, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ruk, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Sich, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hatch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ku, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And Ju, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And dummy. So, obviously broken down wildly, but a good way to get in that habit of boom, stepping to the side, boom, stepping to the side, as opposed to step to the side and try and grab, which is the most common mistake people do. And as you get more technical and more prowess with the style, you want to be able to bump, bump, right? Bump, bump. We do this with a lot of things. In fact, we'll be doing it in our next technique too. One thing that you want to make sure that you do is that when you're coming in, when you do the EQ, you want to drop them straight to the ground. You don't want to be pushing them out and down. Yes, you're going to take a big step. That'll throw them, that'll give you the horizontal. So you don't need to put any horizontal into your arms at all. You want to keep your arms straight down your body. It's almost like you're going to run the stick down your body, but it's not quite that close. You have a tendency to turn your body a little bit towards you, okay? So you're kind of going like this. So your hip is facing. You want to actually just pretty much be side on so that your chamber can come straight out. And in fact, because you're kicking slightly in front, your chamber, your hip wants to actually turn slightly out to chamber there. So you don't want to be here, because then when you chamber, you have to do a pretty big twist on your foot, on your standing foot. The next one is our push across to Kotegashi. And it does involve some of the same ideas. So here the punch is coming straight in again, and this time, instead of stepping, we're going to push into the punch. But one of the things that's very similar, opposite arm obviously, is that you want to use that lock trap as opposed to going straight for the wrist. So again, Uke is coming in with either a lunge punch or a stabbing, and you're coming in straight for your center, This time we're going to hold the stick at its end with a right hand. So I have my left foot forward, I'm holding with my right hand, and what I want to do is I want to just pivot and block. So again, this time, depending on where your hand is, if it's up, you have to drop your elbow. If it's down, you have to raise your hand. Either way, you want to get it vertical, right? And because the attack is not coming, it's not a face attack or even an upper chest attack, if they're trying to either gut you or punch solar plexus, you have to drop. So there's a dropping of your elbow that's achieved not by leaning, but by bending your knees. And the second part is, the part that we emphasize always with this technique, is that you're pivoting and coming onto that front knee more. So the drop is forward as well as down. And this is my ankle that doesn't bend very much, so I have a tendency to turn that out in order to achieve that bend. But you'll see on the other side, I don't do that nearly as much. It's just boom. So the idea is that the attack is coming in, and we're going to come into it with this vertical pushing, and then we can drop trap, and then we're going to come across and do our kotegashi. So again, just to break it down into simple steps, we're going to just do the opening part. So we're going to have left foot forward. We're going to just hold the stick at kind of boken height, just above our oginot in front, just wherever your elbow lies against your body. And as we pivot, it should basically come into the position as though we had just carried it past our body, which is what we want. We want it to come going towards our body, and as we pivot and turn, because we're pushing it, we don't want to go back to let it by and then have to come forward onto it. What we want to do is we want to catch it and change its trajectory. So there's a little bit of that reaching that we do in Tai Sabaki, in a lot of our Jujitsu techniques where we want to take them offline. Just like before, we were doing our drop trap with this hand and we're pulling them slightly forward. This time we're bringing them there and then drop trapping them into our front position. So the initial is just going to be, we're here, we pivot, drop and lean in, and then come back again. So ready for that. Itch. So make sure that your butt isn't sticking back, that your weight feels like 60-40 or even 70-30 onto your front leg, and that your elbow is dropping to about below the height of where they would be stabbing. And back. Knee. And back. San. And back. Shi. And back. Gu. And back. Rook. And back. Now I'm going to do it from down here in case they've got a knife. Seach. And back. Hatch. And back. Ku. And back. Ju. And back. Okay, so let's alternate sides this time. So holding with your left hand, right foot forward, and make sure that you get a full pivot. So this isn't our, going to the 45, this is actually 90 degrees to where we were. Our right foot is our front foot, left foot becomes the front foot. Ready? Itch. So do 5 with your hand up and 5 with your hand from below. Knee. San. Shi. Gu. Rook. Seach. Hatch. Ku. Ju. Okay, go back to the other side. So now we're going to just do the drop trap part. And unlike the other one, as I mentioned, we're not dropping and trapping them into coming more forward. We're dropping and taking them to our front. So what's going to happen to their hand is they come in, there's that slight shift where we get the initial block. So we're pushing them offline, and then we're taking them way offline over here as we go to do our kata gash. So their hand will be out in front of their body, not in front of their, so they could bend into it like that, but a twisting in front like that. So what we want to do is, we want to, 1, block, and 2, trap and push even more onto that front knee, down and forward, without reaching or bending ourselves. So what will happen is we're going to chase it. So we don't want to get too much in the drop trap, because we get additional distance by coming out. So this is one of the problems of breaking things down. You end up with things happening that don't actually happen when it's in full flow. So again, we go 1, and then 2, more onto our knees. Make sure that this hand that's trapped is in front of your obi knot. Right? You don't want it over here where you're now getting twisted, and you don't want it over here where you can get pulled back or you don't have strength. Right? So we'll just go through it. So we'll start the count now. Ich, 1, 2, knee, 1, 2, san, 1, 2, and obviously I'm letting go in order to do the number 2. Shi, 1, 2, go, 1, 2, and now coming from below, rook, 1, 2, sich, 1, 2, catch, 1, 2, coup, 1, 2, and ju, 1, 2. Okay, other side, same thing. So right foot forward, ready, ich, 1, 2, knee, 1, 2, san, 1, 2, shi, 1, 2, go, 1, 2, now coming from below, rook, 1, 2, sich, 1, 2, catch, 1, 2, coup, 1, 2, and ju, 1, 2. So as I said, it's kind of a little bit awkward, end of 2, because by the time 2 is going forward like that, we should be chasing it. So we're going to add in our 3, so it'll be like so, 1, 2. Now what we're going to do is we're going to pretend that this is staying where it is, and we're going to bring our hips to it and past it. We need to make sure that the hip gets past it. So you kind of have to do this as you go. So you try and hold the stick where it was, hold your hand where it was, and in reality, when you're pushing it out and down, you're already starting to chase your own hand. But you need to get past the hand with your hip, so you need to get it closer to your obi knot, get that hip past it. The other hand is going to come onto your hip. So the good way to practice this is 1, 2, and right now, this is our 2 position, right? Drop the hand onto the side of your hip like that at the start of 3. So 3 is coming all the way to there, right? So you're going to, and this again is kata gash. It's often a good idea to just have your hand on your hip So hard to stop there, so we're going to do 3 and 4 together. So 4 is going to be, you have 1, 2, drop your hand to your hip, 3 comes out, and 4 is going to turn, and we're going to turn the stick over like that. Right, so the hip comes in, turns it over, and once it gets past your center, then you can just continue turning it without using your hip. So the hip turn gets you most of the way, and your hand can complete the maneuver of the kata gush. Okay, so let's try that. Left foot forward, ready, itch, 1, 2, hands on hip, 3, 4, go back. Knee, 1, 2, hands on hip, 3, 4. Again, San, 1, 2, hands on hip, 3, 4. Shi, 1, 2, hands on hip, 3, 4. Go, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now coming from below, like it's a knife attack. Rook, 1, 2, 3, 4. Siege, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hatch, 1, 2, 3, 4. Q, 1, 2, 3, 4. And Ju, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, me. Switch sides. Okay, so same thing. We have right foot forward. 1, 2, hands on hip. 3, 4. Ready? Itch, 1, 2, 3, 4. Knee, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, wrong foot, ready? San, 1, 2, 3, 4. Chi, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now coming from below. Rook. 1, 2, 3, 4. Siege. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hatch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coup. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up from below. And Ju. 1, 2, 3, 4. You get me? Okay. And put your other hand on your hip so that it'll force you to turn your hip if your hand is connected to your hip. So you're not working out here with your kata gash where suddenly like we have to be strong. We don't want to have to be strong. We can be strong, that's fine, but we don't have to be strong. So you can see why I'm doing this, right? It's this is the sort of thing you can do at home, where you can actually get like almost mathematical with your angles and breaking things down. Of course, the important thing to do once you've done that is then unbreak it down, so you don't become a robot that moves in 7 steps in order to do a technique, that you actually get to flow into these techniques and make them back to being fluid again. The whole point of breaking them down is to make sure that we're not slurring the various parts, but we still need to blend them together into a continuous whole. Okay, so let's make sure you've got some room. Get ready, we're going to do some jumping jacks. Ready, and go. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, and ju. Ready? Standing twists to the right, ich, left, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, ju. Standing split. Fingers to toes, or actually go beyond them if you can reach. And remember to turn your head to point up at the ceiling each pivot. Ready? Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, ju. And drop into Jujitsu. Drop your butt low and breathe. Straighten up your legs. Chest to your right knee. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, ju. Left. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, ju. Back to Jujitsu. Bring your feet in, drop into squat. From here, toe raises. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, ju. And drop your right knee, back, left, back, hands on the mat, drop both knees into Shikada, or into Eizan, coming forward, keep your butt on your heels, try not to have any weight on your hands. Which means you have to squash your belly muscles tight and forward as far as you can get. Back, hips between your heels. Up, twist right, left, hands on the mat, push up into squat again. Toe raises. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, work, sich, hach, ku, ju. Should be feeling this in the front of your calves, shins area. Drop your right, back, left, back, raise your butt. Feet together, knees, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ich, ni, san, shi, go. And shake it loose. Okay, hands by your cheekbones, ready for knee raises. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Keep your back straight. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Standing twists. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. And down on the mat, ready for crunches. Take a moment to get into position if you need it. Fists by your cheekbones. So yeah, some people put their hands behind their heads for this. Your neck will get much stronger if you don't do that, if you don't use your hands to support your neck, but if you let your neck be independent. So fists by your cheekbones and crunches. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. And stretch it out a little bit. Rotate your neck side to side, whatever you need. Now, cross your ankles, lock them together, and this time elbows to opposite knee. So you're doing a little part of the crunch, but you're also going to be pulling your knees in a little bit as you do it, so there's a little bit of a jackknife in there too. Ready? Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. And yeah, now you stretch it out. Sit up, come up into Eizan again. And twist right, left, right, left, come forward, and back, forward. This time bring your hips up and over your knees. Do splits with your knees, whatever you got. Rocking. Ni, san, shi, gu, look, sich, hach, ku, ju. Sit up, twist right, left, right, left, forward again, this time hips on the heels. Up, twist right, left, and yame. Moxo. Moxo yame. Arigato gozaimashita. And good. Thank you for coming again, and hope to see you next time.